this direction. Again, man, y'all think I'm exaggerating, but I'm telling you, your ass is going to be picking cotton or whatever they need, your strawberries and oranges and whatever, tobacco or whatever they selling these days, because I'm telling you, the only reason your ass is not in bondage today is because of the Supreme Court and the people who act like they on our side. If we keep allowing white supremacists to dominate and our brothers and sisters in our local situations not hold their feet to the fire, because voting is 10% of this situation. The rest of it is participation. If you ain't in your politician's ears, you might as well get Scooby-Doo in office. Because if you ain't holding their feet to the fire, it's a pointless situation. With that being said, I'm going to take about a 2-minute break, and I'll be back. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be back shortly. Please listen to this important information about organization.
We have told you it's a fact. If you look at history, I have known no great man or no great woman that didn't belong to an organization, not one. The American capitalist system will so confuse some of us that we will actually think that we by ourselves can lead the people to their freedom. There's no such thing as Rambo or Superman. It exists only in Hollywood. Fidel Castro, as bad as he is, he needs the Communist Party of Cuba to help direct Cuba. V.I. Lenin, as rough as he is, he needed a Bolshevik party. Karl Marx was a great man, had to organize the International Working Men's Association. The Honorable Marcus Garvey saw clear and long, but he needed the Universal Negro Improvement Association of the African Community Leagues. Patrice Lumumba was a great man, he needed organization. Harriet Tubman was a rough sister, she needed organization. Rosa Parks sat down so we can get up, she needed organization. Malcolm X so loved organization that when he left the Nation of Islam, he created 2 organizations, the Muslim Mosque Incorporated for Muslims and the African American Organization, spotted after the Organization of African Unity. Everywhere you will see the need for organization. Martin Luther King was a righteous man, but even he recognized the need for the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. And while Nelson Mandela is known all over the world, he still has the African National Congress. Every brother or sister who truly seeks to advance the world must belong to an organization. This we will not stop telling you.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Build and Destroy podcast. This your man H. Rap B coming at you live and direct as I do every Saturday. Thank you for continuing to listen. That was our brother, the late great Kwame Ture. If you look about the history, his name is Stokely Carmichael. History. Thank you, Tanya. Tanya just that wasn't Tanya. That was Chris. Thank you, Chris. Oprah Winfrey owns her own network, but it's on cable. I guess they help prove her point. It ain't about it being on cable or not, because 99% of the people that's listening to this and participate in podcasting like that, they ain't cable. So if we start, look, I think it's one show about church. There's another show about Queen Sugar or something like that. They wildly successful. We have to start supporting what we have in order to get where we need to be. I don't like the fat bitch Oprah. I'm not asking you to have no damn baby with her. I'm asking you to participate by supporting and because the more and then we can start saying, then we can press her ass. Why you don't have no shows like this on your network? Why you don't have no shows like that on your network? We have to press forward and push people into doing the right things, because they will not get on. One second. We have to. We cannot. I had somebody text me. We have to press them and put them in a situation to make them do what we need them to do, whether it be entertainment, whether it be finances, whether it be anything that you want people to do. You have to press them. It's just like my mom used to say, people don't do what you expect, they do what you inspect. If you tell Oprah we need this, and she's sitting around and not giving you that, then damn, stop supporting her. Oprah, you got 6 months to do this. If you don't start making shows that's helpful to us, we will remove our support once those shows show up. That's what we have to do, y'all. Hey, you can be defeated by doubting, or you can look around. Look. I bet you, I'm going to say this and then move on. How many of y'all heard somebody in your family say this? See, the white people be complaining all the time. That's why, if this was a white neighborhood, they wouldn't do that because they'll call the police. Well, guess what? Stop calling the police. Because what you can do is say, hey, it could be Lisa Duke. Lisa Duke can see Joe from Houston, son standing outside selling cocaine. She can make 2 phone calls. Joe, your son is out here doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. You need to handle that. Or what you can do is this. And if Joe don't handle that, Joe's child is selling poison in your community. He's destroying your community. He's helping destroy someone in your community. Put the dogs on them. Put the race soldiers on them. That's how you get it resolved. Either you can do this with us, or Joe, get your son, because the next call I'm making is 911. And I'm gonna tell them what color drawers he got on so they make sure they get it. And they're gonna go out here and put maybe knots all over Joe's son's head, and then that's it. Or I'm gonna give you a chance, Joe. I'm not gonna say nothing today. I'm not calling the police today. But the next time I call you, I'm letting you know, Joe, your son is out in this corner selling this cocaine. I'm finna hang up and call the police. Because obviously, you didn't do what you need to do, so I'm gonna put them in with them people. That's it. And if Oprah don't do what we want to do in regards to entertainment, Oprah, I live in Georgia, I live in Illinois, I live in Indiana, I live in California, I live in New York, I live in Wisconsin, I live wherever we live as a collective, and we put up a digital with a petition and send it to the OWN network. We are not watching no more until you give us some stuff like this to watch. Next thing you know, those kinds of programs will be on there. There's no way in hell Issa Rae should be on HBO. There's no way in hell 50 Cent show should be on ABC. Those shows should have been on the OWN network. I'm just saying. But we keep turning to somebody. I mean, I've used this metaphor before and I continue to use it. We keep asking the cute girl at the dance to dance, and she keeps saying, you ain't buy me no drink. I don't like your pants. I don't like your hair. I don't like your hat. I don't like your shirt. I don't like your draw. Why would you keep asking that person to dance when you can simply say, there go another pretty girl, let me ask her. Or you can ask a pretty girl to come to the dance with you. America we are asking the cute girl with the bad attitude. Black America is asking the cute girl with the bad attitude, aka America, like me. And she keeps saying no. But when we got something she like, she says, well, okay, I'll hang out with you for a little while until you run out of that. Or until I figure out a way to steal it from you. And when I figure out a way to steal it from you, then who cares? Just saying, man. These are the situations that we live in. If you don't believe me in regards to these elected officials, y'all already heard the lieutenant governor for the state of Texas say, some of y'all just gonna have to die. Go ahead, go out, restart the economy. Y'all heard him say that. This is not something I made up. Y'all heard him say it. And recently this week, there's a recording of the governor of the state of Texas saying, yeah, we gonna open up the state. We know some people gonna die. Staying at home, sitting on your behind. That's why his ass is in office. Somebody who want to sacrifice you, your grandmama, your grandfather, your great aunts, your great uncles, your mama, your daddy. They say, hey man, it ain't gonna be us. So, because they got enough bread to put them in the best possible situation. And see, that one right there, that ain't even a black thing. That ain't even a black thing, because they got little terms, they call us the N-word, and they got little terms for they folks who they don't give a damn about. So, but keep playing, keep coming up with alternative endings, and you will suffer the consequences. Anytime you got somebody who's willing to sacrifice you in order to make money, and you sitting at home talking about, man, it ain't gonna work no way. Okay. Don't complain either. I'm not even one of those. If you don't vote, you can't complain. If you don't have an alternative method in which we can win, shut up. Why not start your own telecom platform? You know, engineers and programs do that on your own. I'm not understanding where that's coming from. Please expound on that. Or better yet, you can call in 773-797-2409. 773-797-2409. And that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. So when you are listening to people on a daily basis, the President of the United States of America, when you're listening to governors throughout the United States of America, when you have the Surgeon General singling you out as if you have done something wrong by existing or by eating the food that was handed to you and eating the food that you can afford, then instead of creating legislation or introducing you or teaching you simple civics, so you would know that there are platforms out there in which you can use to finance, to put you in a better situation, so you can finance your own company with funds given to you by the United States federal government, like state or whatever, state of Georgia, Illinois, California, Missouri, or wherever you're listening at currently, Florida, educating you on civics, then you'll be in a better situation. You know, that's how you have to get this thing cracking. I got a caller right now. 1 second. Thank you for calling the show. What's your name? What you want to talk about?
What's going on? It's the one and only man, DeLeon.
What's good, brother? Talk to me.
So look, I was, I've been listening to the show, and I kind of want to go back a little bit. Something you were saying a little earlier when we were talking about the networks, and I kind of said, when you were talking about, hey, they need to put it on, all these shows, Martin and all of them, they should have went on BET, this and that. And then I was saying, hey, well, them spots is owned by Viacom. But you were saying, okay, before then.
No.
So,
hold on. Let me interrupt you because you misheard me. I said,
okay,
before Bill Cosby took that show to NBC, he should have took it to Bob Johnson. Before the creators of Martin took that show to Fox, they should have took it to BET. So that means in 1984, he should have been shopping with NBC. He should have been shopping with BET. In 1993, Martin should have took that to BET. In 1984 and 1993, that entity was solely owned by Mr. Robert Johnson. That's what I said.
Okay, so first of all, how do we know they didn't? Right? Let's just say, like, we don't know. I ain't saying they did, and they, but we don't know, right? They could have, and they could have got turned down. Not only that, it wouldn't be the same type of shows if it was on a cable network as to it being on, these regular networks, ABC, CBS, Rock, whatever these shows was on, right? So, but a simple fact that, everybody ain't got cable. Everybody didn't have BET. In some areas, like where I lived at, I didn't get BET. It was BET like in Akron, and only if you live like right in the city of Cleveland. If you stayed on the outskirts like I did, you might not have got, your cable company didn't have BET. So they would have missed out on a whole lot of people that would have seen them shows. Or that would have never seen them shows and had to hear about it. And then, what good is that to have something, that great product out there that most people can't even afford to watch? Right? So in that sense, what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been looked at the same.
Okay. Now, you do understand how you grow something is you put out a quality product. It becomes popular. You get more energy behind it, and then with the demand, it grows. I'll give you a perfect